Hello, happy holidays. Welcome on into another Longaberger Live. We are so excited. We have a lot of special things in store for you tonight. I'm Christine Zell. I'm a stylist and a shopper with Longaberger, and I'm really honored for what we have planned for you tonight. Things are going to look a little bit different if you joined us before in the past for our Longaberger Lives. We know it's all about shopping, but tonight in particular, it's all about giving back because 'tis the season to do good. And that is exactly what this show is about for you tonight. So stay tuned for a lot of fun things along the way. We have multiple amazing guests and a portion of proceeds from shopping here tonight and through the next day and a half. We have some specials going on until noon Pacific time tomorrow. We're going to be giving proceeds to WIN. That stands for Women in Need. It is the largest shelter in New York City that helps out families, transitioning families out of homelessness, and they're all about supporting housing for those families. I have some numbers for you, like 9,200 homeless families they've helped out. That's including 5,000 children. They've transitioned 700 families out of homelessness. So it's an amazing, amazing nonprofit that we're really excited to help out here tonight. And you as well get to help out by shopping. So for those of you who have joined, as I mentioned, things are going to look a little bit different, all about giving back. And all you have to do is stay tuned to find out. See who our amazing guests are going to be. Stay tuned to maybe win something, be entertained. It's going to be a whole lot of fun, and I can't wait to get things started. So before I introduce to you our very first guest, I want to mention that since it's all about giving back, I want to hear from you. Drop in the comments how you're giving back this holiday season. Is there something in particular that's on your heart that you want to spread awareness for? Like we're spreading awareness for WIN. We want to hear what you are doing this holiday season. In particular, I have two young kids, so I love to get them involved when it comes to giving. We have supported this Christmas season Operation Christmas Child. So we are shipping off boxes to kids in need all around the globe if you want to check that out. Also, of course, Toys for Tots and giving back locally to our community through our church. And we've also sponsored a child in Senegal, Africa. So we're really excited and I'm thankful that we're able to give back this holiday season. So we would love to hear from you how you're going to be giving back this season. All right. So without further ado, I'm really excited to introduce to you our very first guest. Maybe you've heard of her name, Sandra Morgan. From small scale projects to really large, huge projects, she's all about that refined, luxury, yet comfortable living. She's a mom, so she wants the space to be something that the kids want to come home to, the family wants to come relax into. But she also, as I mentioned, has done really large scale projects as part of a full service interior design studio. Her and her team all about achieving that perfect home for her clients and their family. So I'm really excited to introduce to you. You're going to see her space right now. It's so amazing. Sandra Morgan, really excited to see you, and your space looks so great. Welcome in.
Hi, thank you so much for having me tonight. I'm so honored to be here. It's such a special night, not only for myself, but for the Longaberger family, because I know that they're a company that is about giving back. And it's a special day for us to celebrate the season. And, we have something really exciting for you guys today. Yeah, so I am really, really excited for tonight because it's something that is near and dear to my heart. I have a sister who unfortunately was a victim of domestic violence, and she really had to start over. And as a single mom, that's really hard to do. It's not financially always easy to do, emotionally, physically. And so when I had the opportunity to work with Longaberger, who I've been a fan of since I was in my early 30s when I first discovered them in Ohio. Well, actually, I'll tell you a quick story. Let me backtrack. I first discovered Longaberger many years when I was younger, and I found their baskets, loved them, and I lived in Ohio briefly, and I went to the Big Basket, and it was such an amazing experience. And so I've been a fan of them for years. And so when this opportunity came along that I was able to work with them to give back, I really had to jump on it because it was a company that aligned with my beliefs. It was a company that aligned with my aesthetic, and it was a company that I truly loved and was a big fan of for years. So let's go back to the story. My sister is a victim of domestic violence, and tonight we are going to celebrate her new start, and we're going to celebrate a space that her and her children can feel safe in. I'm going to show you guys and give you guys ways and tips on how you too can curate a comfortable, warm, safe, and inviting home for you and your loved ones. Well, let's get started. So in this space here, we have started with some key pieces. And of course, the sofa, I wanted to be really comfortable, and the kids actually loved it. We saw them on there last night, and they just absolutely were like, oh my gosh, this is the best. And they felt cozy. So I think it's really important that when you have a living room, that you start with a very comfortable sofa for endless nights of movie watching. And so we did that. We got something fluffy and comfortable, and that is the base. So always start with a comfortable sofa that is not oversized. The one thing I want to give you as a tip as an interior designer is not to buy furniture that's too big for the space, because you're inherently going to make your living space smaller. And so let's go down to look at some of the pieces from Longaberger. This table, because the style that we went with was a modern boho, my sister is very zen, very like all about the vibe and coolness of what the earth and energy brings to her. We started with pieces that felt light and airy and part of nature. And I love this ombre glass table. The way that it curves over, we thought brought a really comfortable yet safe design element to the living room. So with that, not sharp edge, and with it being glass, she doesn't have to worry about spills or anything from the kids. It's a quick, easy wipe up. So this is a great option. Even though you may think you can't do glass when you have kids, this is a great option. Doesn't have sharp curves. It's aesthetically cool. It's aesthetically pleasing because of the ombre effect of it going from the light to the clear. We thought that was a really great fit for this space and a great base. So we're going to move over to these really comfortable chairs. The little one sat in here, and he just looked so engulfed and cozy and safe and warm, and I really liked that. So your accent chairs. As a designer, I tell people to make a space look like it's been done by a designer. Don't get the matchy-matchy sets, people. Stay away from that. Go ahead and mix it up. In the home, it was a choice that I made. Something that I needed to be cognizant of was the everyday life that she lived here with the kids. So I loved the clean lines of it. The legs brought in a little bit of warmth, a little bit of nature from outside in. So it was a great way to actually warm up the space. And so bringing that element into your home, no matter how you do that, is a really key thing to do. And so I also loved, as a design element on these chairs, again, you can find these at Longaberger or on longaberger.com, are the little buttons. Anything that has these little tufted details really elevates the piece. And so I really wanted to have this piece in here for all of those myriad of reasons. So over here, because lighting, you guys, in a space is so important, I really tell my clients that you should have moments, and moments are created by lighting. So whether you have a light on a dimmer, or you have a light in the corner on this table, or you have a floor lamp, just creating spaces with lighting for moments is really how you also create warmth, love, coziness in your home. This beautiful lamp here, the floor lamp, is aesthetically super clean, modern, but adding a little bit of gold touch to the design space is a way of bringing a little bit of luxury, but keeping it casual at the same time. And some people don't know, as a design tip, that any sort of metal is actually considered a texture. So it's not just about what something feels like, but what it looks like. So if you bring metal, whether it's silver, brass, gold, into a space, it is a matter of bringing in texture. And texture is really what makes a home feel really cozy as well. So this lamp is beautiful, just super elegant, goes in any space, modern, eclectic, casual. It's just a really great base. This tripod lamp, again, you can find on Longaberger. Let's see what else. So the wall, I loved, again, my sister is she's very zen. She's very like, she's just so in tune with nature. And I just loved these African woven baskets that just bring in texture and warmth and all those things, again, that make your home feel warm, inviting, cozy. And it really, with the black, puts a nice pop into the space and just helps to bring the tones and textures into the space that I really love. Let's see. So the rug I found at a local store, and I absolutely just love the texture. I saw it and I was like, oh, this is amazing. So you can put a rug on top of a rug. And what that does is just really refine the space and defines it. So don't ever think that you can't do that. I'm a big fan of layering rugs, and it just adds a little bit of design to the space, a little bit of texture. And I love the tones and the warmth that this brought into the space. So let's see. We're also going to go over here and look at this darling little lamp that is on a little side table here. And I just loved the accents. The brass here, the marble base, it makes for a great reading lamp at nighttime when the kids are in bed and she has some alone time. She can turn it on and just enjoy her evening. It's a beautiful little modern touch that really helps to elevate her little Buddha corner here. Let's see. So let's move on over to the dining room and how we entertain in style. That's really important. I think that the heart of the home is the kitchen. The heart of the home is anywhere people can eat. Let's be real, right? So, so eating in the dining room was something I really want to make sure that her and the kids also felt special, warm, cozy. And, you know, the pieces here from Longaberger really helped to elevate this space here. This amazing table. I mean, let's talk about these legs. They're statement legs. I love the matte finish on them. I love the shape of them. I think that they're just so angular and kind of looks like art, in my opinion. And so the texture of the table, again, you guys know, especially if you check me out on Instagram, you'll see I just am such a big fan of texture in my work because I truly believe that bringing in nature is part of making a home feel warm and safe and inviting. So I really loved this element of the table is also not just the legs, but the table. Over here, we just added a beautiful table tray that, again, envelops her spirit of warmth and nature, and just something that I thought was more of a display on the table, but she can also put some fruit in there. So it's like a 2-for-1 kind of thing. Well, this is one of my favorite baskets from Longaberger because it is so versatile. Not only could you use this as a vase, you can have double duty. You can take out the little vase that comes in there. You can put some breadsticks in there if you want, if you're entertaining. You can put a bottle of wine in there. It's a cute little accent table. And it's a cute little basket for your table or for any little corner in your home. And it's just so versatile. Use it as a vase for faux flowers, real flowers. Again, a bottle of wine you can put in there. Although they have other baskets that are suitable for wine, check those out and great for gift giving. Yes. This is one of those vases that I absolutely love. That Longaberger offers that is great for entertaining and just great for using in everyday life. And those are some of the things that I really wanted to make sure were represented here in the pieces that I worked with Longaberger in selecting is pieces that would feel not like busy or that she couldn't get use from them, but that pieces that she could actually find useful in everyday life. And so next, I'm going to talk about this wine that they have. If you guys have never had wine, seriously, you are missing out. The Longaberger wine I've tried, and it's very on par with any kind of wine. A gift this holiday. Again, I mentioned that they have some beautiful baskets that you can give away, that you can make into a beautiful holiday gift. Then you can definitely find those options as well. There's a candle over there that's also great for gift giving. And I think you saw it on the table when we were showing the living room area. There's a candle there. They have so many pieces that are great for gift giving. Again, apartments come with lights, right? The light that was here was not cutting it when it comes to designing. I wanted to just have them switch it out. So they were so kind. You'd be surprised what your apartment community will allow. And as long as you put it back when you leave, they will definitely allow you to help you create your home space. And as a designer, because of course his family, we really want our family to be safe. And with my niece and nephew, it was just really important to me that her starting over was as less traumatic as it could be. And so I'm really excited that we were able to work with such an amazing company to give back in this way. So I'm going to come on and kind of have my sister talk. And
yes. You did so amazing. I got to tell you, Sandra, this is, first of all, as someone just watching you, I can tell you're so passionate, and I love that you're a stylist and we can follow you and all your tips, but just getting those tips right now, so helpful. And then the fact that you're doing this for family is really, really special. I know we're going to talk to your sister, but we have so many amazing guests in this show. We can't forget about your brother. We got to
Oh my gosh, my brother. Hello. Grammy Award winning Gramps Morgan. Hello.
Gramps is going to be playing us a special song. So we have really fun surprises throughout. So I think we should maybe go over to Gramps for a second and say hi.
Okay.
Gramps, you there?
Hey. I am here. How are you guys doing?
Hi. We are so good. This is so exciting that we have you. You got to tell us all about what you're doing, who you are, what you're playing for us tonight.
Well, first of all, I'm a huge fan of Longaberger. I've become a huge fan. So congratulations on all that you guys are doing. And I'm excited just to be here. And I'm just going to give you a quick little intro of one of my new songs. I'm thankful to be a part of this production. It's amazing. And the furniture looks great, by the way. It's beautiful. I love it. We would love some of the Longaberger couches in the Caribbean and Jamaica. But this is a song that is for many people going through many things in this pandemic. It's called People Like You. I've just been nominated for a Grammy. I'm so humble for Best Reggae Album. So it's a good time. We're in a good spirit. It's the Christmas holiday season. So I just want to sing a small piece of a song that is shows dedication, appreciation, and devotion. And this one is called People Like You. Okay? For the first time you're hearing me, I'm a little bit under the weather, but I'm going to do my best. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, yeah. Listen, if you give a little more than you take, and if you try to fix more than you break, if you're the kind who takes the time to help strangers in the rain, there's a place up there for people like you, yeah. If you walk around with your heart on your sleeve, and if you try to be the change you want to see, if you lay down your life for a love so someone can be saved, there's a place for people like you. I've heard up there the streets are made of gold, and if you try to be the change you want to see, if you lay down your life for a love so someone can be saved, there's a place for people like you. I've heard up there the streets are made of gold, and if you try to be the change you want to see, if you lay down your life for a love so someone can be saved, there's a place for people like you. When you get there, there's a hand to hold. I believe when your days down here are through, yeah, there's a place up there for people like you. Yeah, man.
That
Yeah.
was amazing. And congratulations on the Grammy, by the way. It's
Thank you.
beautiful. That was
Thank you so
really
much.
the words, the voice, the music, so talented.
Thank you so much.
Gramps, you mentioned your connection to Longaberger and then also with the holidays, and we can bring in Sandra too, just to talk about the importance of domestic abuse and
Yeah.
family and how you've come together and rallied around your sister.
Yeah, well, first of all, hi Taliba, how you doing? Oh my
Hey,
God, your
Geneva.
place looks amazing. Well, it's amazing to see how my sister has really come in as a big sister and used her platform, used her voice and her amazing talent. I call her the Martha Stewart of the family. She's doing such amazing things, and where this came into play to being a big sister, of enjoying family. And one of the things that we've learned amazingly in this time of the pandemic is that we can all live with less, and we've all learned how to share and become a community. So I'm excited of what I see my sister Sandra doing and how it's come into play in this relationship with Longaberger.
I love what you said there, Gramps, because Longaberger is all about supporting local communities and propping up men and women to have their own business, whether it's a side business or their main business, and pouring into the community. And then now collectively, our Longaberger family can pour into the community so important to your family, which is WIN. And we are going to be donating a portion, I should say, of the proceeds while you shop here tonight. So it's awesome. Just use that code GivingBack10. You will get that 10% applied at checkout. That's until noon Pacific tomorrow, and you're shopping for a good cause. I love just watching your family dynamic. I have little tears in my eyes because you're so supportive of each other, and the way that you're working together as a little community, just even in your family. Sandra, you're holding hands with Taliba. Tell us about how you were, I mean, obviously emotionally tied to this project, but just tell us a little bit of her backstory and how you were able to put together this new space. And I'm sure is Taliba just giving you so much confidence as you move forward.
Yeah, it was, I really work with brands that speak to me, that resonate with me, and that are true to my brand and my design aesthetic. And working with Longaberger was a no-brainer. But we lost our mom to cancer when I was 14. How old were you? 9. She was 9. And so, Gramps is our big brother. I'm her big sister. We really rally around for each other. And knowing that she had to start over, and knowing the fear that she had, and seeing my little niece and nephew not have everything that they needed to feel safe, I felt really honored and blessed to be able to give this to her so that my niece and nephew could have a safe home for the holidays. So, yeah. And so, you can talk about kind of what the kids said, and, so this, my sister is going to talk. So tell them kind of how you feel about everything.
I just feel really loved and really blessed. My sister Sandra, she's always been this pinnacle in my life, and even when we were little, she used to play little tea parties, and I used to spill the hot tea, and she used to just let me feel like everything was going to be okay. And I used to think that she was going to yell at me, and she would just say, no, it's okay. And she would clean it up with our mom's china. You remember? Yeah, so she's just always been this rock in my life, and very supportive from our mom's departing and till now, as me becoming a mom, and the tragedy that has occurred in our lives, and coming out of this domestic abuse marriage. It was hard. It was hard, and she's just always encouraged me, even though she's tough on me sometimes.
Have to be. That has to be someone tough.
But she just wants the best for me,
Yeah.
And I just feel loved, and I'm so blessed to be able to be a part of the Longaberger family now. And I just thank you guys so much. I'm so grateful and appreciative. I feel so comfortable. I feel like I'm finding myself again. I'm becoming one with the universe again, and without disruption and confusion. So I'm really, really excited for the future.
Yeah, she was just saying how it just feels so calm and comfortable. And, you know, the pieces that Longaberger has curated to offer to their customers is a reflection of who they are as a company. You know, I think everything there is just, it's just so cozy. I mean, it's a weird thing to say, but everything that they pick, that they offer in their furniture line, their home accessories and home goods line is just an amazing variety of things that make a home or a house feel like a home. No matter if it's an apartment or a condo or a house, everything they have is absolutely amazing for that, including these candles.
You found a candle.
So
Love that candle. Sandra, you're so right. I mean, our home is our haven, especially as mothers. You're trying to create that safe space. I love that you even mentioned the coffee table curves. I mean, these are things you think about not only for yourself that's aesthetically pleasing, but a safe space for the entire family that they want to come home to. And just watching you two, it's just filling me with such joy. And I love that you're on this next adventure in chapter Taliba. Taliba, can you tell us a little bit, since our proceeds tonight, as part of the reason we're doing this Longaberger Live, is to give back. We want to make sure that the mission here tonight is shop, because there's so many fun things, but more importantly, making sure that WIN, Women in Need, is getting proceeds back, portion of our proceeds tonight. Tell us about WIN and what it's meant in your life and why it's important for us to support.
Yes, it's very important to support this organization, because women in this position, or even men in this position, sometimes we feel alone, you know, and to have an organization like that and to have your company backing them and supporting them is important. And I need you guys to know, who's out there watching, please know that you're not alone. Reach out for help, talk to family, talk to friends. Don't stay in that situation. Don't think that you deserve it. You know, make a community, right? They have Facebook groups, support groups, you know, Instagram groups. Just reach out, because once you begin to reach out, the sound is going to echo throughout the universe, and you will receive the help that you deserve and that you need.
Beautiful. And this time of year, it is all about helping each other, coming together as family, and celebrating with music. And I love that we have Gramps here again with another song for us. So, Gramps, you still there? You ready to play another one?
I am here.
I love it. What do you got for us next? Did you write all of these songs for us tonight?
Yes. The first one was written by a friend of mine, Johnny Reed, who helped me produce my new album, Positive Vibration, which is out now. Make sure you guys go get it. Got to do a plug, Longberger. So looking forward to play so much more of these songs for you guys when this whole pandemic is over. But the next song is written by me and my brothers in Morgan Heritage. And it's a song that's really close to home, that a lot of times we travel so much as musicians and entertainers and people in the music, and not only just in the music and entertainment industry, but also in the business world that may have to make business trips. And this is a song of comfort to all of those fathers and mothers that sometimes have to leave their children behind. And it's called I'm Coming Home.
Ooh.
And it's just a song of reassurance to let you know everything's going to be okay. All right? Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Said I'm coming home. Yeah. There was a time when all I wanted to do was only the things that mattered to me. Yeah. But when a man and a woman builds their home, a man's gotta do what his family needs him to do. Yeah. That when I come home, everything will be alright. So mommy, hold on, everything will be just fine. So I'm coming home, everything will be just fine. So mommy, hold on, everything will be just fine. Listen, yes, I know that you miss me, baby. Mm, and I know the children too, yeah. So many times when I'm so far away, it's thoughts of you that carry me through my day. It's not easy for a man to live this way, but I do, that's why I pray. When I come home, yeah, everything will be just fine, yeah. So mama, hold on, everything will be just fine. To leave where you gotta hold on, everything will be just fine. Oh yeah, mommy, hold on, everything will be just fine. You got to say, ooh yeah, 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 ooh yeah, ooh yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, everybody sing with me. You got to say, ooh yeah, yeah, yeah. You got to say, ooh yeah. I can't hear you. One more time, sing with me. You got to say, ooh yeah, yeah, yeah. One more time. You got to say, ooh yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, so I'm coming home. Everything will be just fine. So mommy, hold on. Everything will be just fine, yeah. So I'm coming home. Everything will be just fine. So mommy, hold on. Everything will be just fine. Yeah, man.
That was so good. I love that. Your lyrics are so meaningful. And now look at you got your sisters crying. Well done. Ladies, do you always just have them serenade you when you're having a bad day? Like Gramps, need another one.
He just does it naturally sometimes.
Yeah. He's
So
amazing.
beautiful. I love this family moment. We got Gramps, Taliva, Sandra, but I feel like we're missing someone. We're missing someone.
We're missing someone.
Who's that someone, Sandra?
That's my daughter, Gabrielle.
Gabrielle. Oh, Gabrielle is in her
Yeah,
new
Abby!
apartment.
I'm also crying, but I had a chance to like clean it up a little. That's one of my favorite songs. Uncle.
I feel like this has been very therapeutic. Lots of tears here. Gabrielle. Okay, so what's cool about Longaberger is, I don't know, personally for me, I think of like my mom and my grandmother collecting the baskets and such wonderful memories, and they loved Longaberger. And now it's just really become a multi-generational company. I love the aesthetic, and I've been finding myself shopping everything from the website. And I feel like that's true for you too, right? As you're putting your new place together and coming into your own.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. So, hi everyone. I'm Gabrielle. I'm Sandra's daughter, the one and only. I definitely agree with that. I mean, my mom has this like one particular Longaberger basket that I'm completely obsessed with. It's like this vintage picnic basket, and I thought it was like the classiest thing ever when I was growing up. And so I'm really honored to be part of tonight and be part of giving back and with Win and everything that we're doing tonight. So thank you guys so much for including me.
We're so glad you're here. And Gabrielle, I just wanted to talk to you too about this space that you've created, because when you're multi-generational, or coming out of college and trying to put your place together as a young adult, keeping in mind always a budget, right? But quality pieces, because as a gal who put her first apartment together, I was putting together all of these pieces that were, hand-me-downs, and I just felt like they weren't lasting. And once you make that investment, it's just so wonderful to be able to have those pieces that you're going to enjoy for years and then be able to pass down as well.
That is so true. I think that's like one of the things about like getting older and getting your first apartment. It's like a rite of passage to just have your first apartment, but it's filled with hand-me-downs. And so it's nice to finally be able to kind of entertain my family, have my friends and family over, especially during the holiday season. I do have some things for hosting here that are going to be available for you guys to shop when you host your friends and family during this season. And the other thing about the budget piece is I think at this age, as you're getting closer to 30, like I am, you want to make sure that you're doing really classy presentations, but sometimes it's hard to get really classy things on a budget. And I think Longaberger has really found that middle ground of finding timeless pieces, really high quality pieces that are affordable, and you can kind of start your collection with these really high quality pieces. Like a perfect example, can I share one thing?
Yes, show us.
Basket. So I'm completely obsessed with this basket because of the size of it. Like when you first see it, you kind of think that it's a bread basket. That's the first thing that I go to. But actually, I love these little dried flowers that I put in here. And you can also use fresh flowers. But they're just really beautiful, kind of like artistic way to use this basket. The other thing I thought about is when you're receiving people, you want to have somewhere for them to put their keys, put their phones, somewhere that they don't get lost if you have, a group of people. And so obviously one of the staple things about Longaberger is their baskets. And so this is another way of just a basket that will last you for a very long time, and you can use it in a lot of different ways. I have another one.
Yes. Oh my goodness. And I love that you've taken your blank canvas space and you're really using your stylist program to like buy pieces and then also give yourself money back in the process, right?
Yes, definitely. The great thing about this is you guys will actually also get a discount. So there's a 10% discount. But the most important thing is everything that we buy and that I've bought is also going to be going to a good cause tonight. And that's important as well. The other thing I want to show was this basket. And I think my mom mentioned the same thing. This comes with a little glass vase on the inside. So you can like put fresh flowers in here or dried flowers, or you can use it for something different, but it is a really beautiful shape that you can kind of use as an accent anywhere in your home.
Oh, I love that. Talk about hosting for the holidays, Gabrielle. Are you going to be hosting?
I hope so. I'm not quite old enough, nor do I have the space to host like Christmas or anything like that. However, I do have a little tip that anybody can do, even if you're not hosting a big thing. So can I show you guys this cheese board that I made? Okay, can you see it?
I just want to dive through the screen and eat all of it. Wow.
Okay, so you guys, almost everything on here is actually from Longaberger. This gorgeous board, this is the large size board, is perfect, which you can use for years and years, not just during the holiday season, but you can use this during the summer, anytime. It's really high quality finish on it too, so it doesn't have that rough edge. I also have two dips because, as my mom mentioned, Longaberger has wine, but they also have food too. So this is a black olive tapenade, and this is a fig jam. Both of those are here, as well as these nuts. So I have honey roasted peanuts and salt and pepper peanuts on this board. And so it's a really easy way for you to entertain. I mean, I'm probably planning at least to have my friends over. If I'm lucky, my family will fly up and visit me too. But at that point, my mom is probably going to be hosting. Yeah.
I love that. And you know what goes great with that cheese board is a little bit of wine. And you mentioned that you're getting 10% off when you use that code GIVINGBACK10 at checkout. And that offer is going to be good for you until noon Pacific time tomorrow. So definitely check out before you forget about it. I do that tonight because tomorrow morning you might wake up and, forget. But the only exclusion would be the wine. But otherwise, everything site-wide is at 10% off. And you mentioned, of course, portion of the proceeds going to WIN, which is a great cause. And so with that, I want to bring back in everybody. So we have Taliba and Sandra and Gramps. Let's just talk about the holidays since we have a whole family in front of us. I love hearing about traditions and what you do as a family this time of year.
Well, I'll go first as the big brother first, and then I'll pass it over to my sister, Sandy. Well, first of all, Christine, I must tell you, that cheese plate that Gabby has is incredible. That's number one.
Number one.
And I didn't know you guys made fig jam. I need a cheese plate, which is one of me and my wife's favorite thing to do is make cheese plates. We love to do it around holidays. And now I fell in love with Longaberger before. Now I'm even more in love because I'm more in love with the brand. So now that you guys making cheese plates, I got to tell my wife, and we got to get some down here to Nashville, Tennessee, and so we can really enjoy it. It looks amazing, Gabby. I'm excited to taste it because you said the nuts there. Describe that nut, honey roasted nuts.
Yeah, so they have, well, what I got at least are one sweet and one salty. So I have salt and pepper, sea salt. You like need that tang, you know, especially when you have like a really creamy cheese. Like this one is Havarti, really good. And then this is honey roasted. Oh, it's like coated in like a little bit of sugar. Oh my God, it's so good.
A little bit of salty and sweet.
Yeah.
So I'll start off by that. But one of the things we love to do, like we just had Thanksgiving here recently, and one of the things we do in the Caribbean and Jamaican culture when it's Christmas time is we drink, you guys call it hibiscus, we call it sorrel. So we put a lot of rum in there. We have our own rum too called Island Vibes Rum. You can check that out. And we love to tip a little bit of the Island Vibes Rum into the sorrel, which is an hibiscus drink. And it is delicious. It's mixed with clove and organic brown sugar and all these amazing spices, cinnamon, a pinch of nutmeg. And that's one of the traditional things we like to do as the Morgan family, and just really enjoying that energy of the holidays and that spirit of sharing time with family. Sandra, what's your favorite thing?
Yeah, it's all about the food with us. You know, growing up, it wasn't necessarily about gifts because we were very deeply rooted in spirituality and in our religion. And so, you know, our father raised us to not kind of idolize things, but to idolize family. And really for us, it's just about sharing food, entertaining, hanging out, and just reflecting on the gratefulness that we have as a family to even be here and to share the love that we do year round. So, you know, baking, I love to bake my apple crisp. We make pudding, we make Jamaican rum cake. So it's all about the food. It's all about the food. So Longaberger and us, we are just hand in hand when it comes to that stuff.
Same. And also, Gramps, when you're getting that fig jam, you're also going to want that mango habanero sauce that I literally put on everything, like everything. I'm just saying.
Okay. Okay, Sandy. I'm looking in the mail. I'll be looking in the mail, Gabby.
You guys, the fun part is, and speaking of Gabby or Sandra, both of you can talk to this, our Longaberger Storefronts. So I have one, you both have one. We curate our favorite products as a stylist. And I know a lot of stylists are probably watching right now going, I know. But if you've never thought about becoming a stylist, this is so fun because you get to put your favorites on the page and then share it to your friends and family, and they get to shop what you love. So Gabrielle, do you kind of want to talk about the storefront?
Yeah, I'd love to. So obviously you guys know, like if you follow me or you follow my mom, I live for food. It's like my favorite thing ever. So I showed you the cheese board that I made. The other thing too that I chose for my storefront is the wine accessories, excuse me. So the wine accessories. This one thing, I have never owned one of these, but I think that they're very fancy. So this is a wine cooler and it's made of glass, which is really pretty because you can actually see the wine inside of it, and has this handle, which, you know, once you've had a couple glasses of wine, you don't want to be dropping this. So it's a good way to keep it safe. And then the other thing that I thought was really clever too is this glass, because it's like a good shape to have wine, but it doesn't have a stem. So the thing about it is, like, it's again just a safer and easier way, and it's also, look at the pretty design on this. Like, to me, this is very unique, and I would love to serve at a holiday like something this beautiful green color. So I put those two things on my storefront. I also got some stuff for my house. Can I talk about that too?
Oh, yeah, because I'm making a list over here. Yeah, I am. I need some more candles. You reminded me about the peanuts. Let's keep going. What do you got?
So you guys know that I could be like a little bit glamorous. And so this mirror I thought was amazing because of the size. Obviously, it's like big enough for your face, but it has this really pretty gold detail on it. And I'll show you the chairs that I got because I agree with my mom. Gold is a really easy way to like elevate something and make it look a little bit different, add a little texture without it having to be super expensive. I I think at the end of the day, everything that I chose with Longaberger is like a combination of style and presentation, but I'm able to do it on a budget and get like a handful of things that I'll be able to use for a long time. So let me show you. Do you guys see these amazing chairs?
Oh,
Those are gorgeous.
So I love the color on these chairs. Like they're white, obviously, and the rest of my apartment is also pretty white. But the other thing that I got here that I'll show you is a throw blanket. And so obviously during the holidays, you just want to like cuddle up with your family and like your little nieces and nephews that you haven't seen all year. And so this chair and this like comfy pillow from Longaberger, it just like makes this very welcoming and super cozy. And so what's great about this is even though it's white, I feel like you can still kind of like clean it pretty easily because of the texture. It's like really soft. So as long as you catch it early with a little like wet towel, you can really keep this for a long time. So that's really good.
Gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I love your aesthetic. You must get it from your mama.
Oh yeah, she taught me everything I know, y'all.
Man, you come from some good genes. I'm wow, impressed by both of these faces. Sandra, what do you think? Are you proud, mama?
I'm always a proud mom. She's like, I had one, I was one and done, and that wasn't the plan, but it was a one and done, and I couldn't be more proud, honestly. She makes me so proud. But my storefront is not only, well, our stuff will be together. We'll have one storefront to make it easy for you guys to shop. Everything you've seen in both of our homes or both of the spaces. And one thing that I didn't show you earlier is one of my favorite Longaberger baskets. This is the kind of basket you can keep by the door. You can throw shoes in there. You can throw toys in here. You can throw in throws, pillows, trash, whatever you want. This is one of their classic baskets. And again, everything is, their baskets are made in America, you guys. It's one thing I truly believe in, love, and support our American handmade businesses, keeping our country, keeping work in our country. And just, this is one of my favorite baskets as well from Longaberger. And there's a little console table over there you guys didn't see, but everything will be linked and on the shop. And we're so excited for you guys to be able to shop all the things that we love.
I love that. And for 10% off. So I just
And for 10% off. Who doesn't love a
10%
deal?
off, right? And it's giving back 10. That's the discount code. And when you plug that in, you save 10% until noon Pacific time tomorrow. So definitely check out tonight, because I know a lot of these items tend to go quickly because they are made in America. A lot of these items are handcrafted, as you mentioned there, Sandra. What an amazing night. Okay, so we've had music, we've had family fun, we've had shopping. What else? Oh, I know. We have a giveaway. Should we talk about the giveaway?
The giveaway.
Let's talk a giveaway. So because we want to give back, and I love that we were able to help you, Taliba, and then we were able to help women in need here tonight, a portion of our proceeds giving back to that. But also we want you to feel like you got a Christmas bonus and you get to go shopping. So we have 5 $75 gift cards that we're giving away. Sandra, I think you're going to do a couple of the winners, and then Gramps, you're going to do a couple of the winners. So
sweet.
drum roll.
Yes, yeah. That's going to be a really exciting time of year for these people.
I know, it's going to be awesome. So stick around for that. What else do you guys want to talk about? Do you feel like there's anything we missed? Any brands? We're going to be announcing, by the way, the winners in those next 24 hours. So just stay tuned for that.
I think we can, you can follow me on Instagram at Sandra Morgan Living. Gramps, what's your handle?
Make sure y'all follow me. I love to give away stuff too, like Longaberger. Make sure you follow me at Gramps Morgan, and it's Gramps like the old man, and lots of stuff we got to talk about. And maybe you guys can follow my journey on the red carpet at the Grammys. I'll be going live, so it'll be fun for you guys to tune in on January 31st.
Oh, calendar is marked, Gramps. That's amazing. What about you, Gabrielle?
Yep. So on Instagram, my handle is GabZig, GABZIG, and you can follow me for 20-something, 30-something-year-old hosting tips and tricks. So on my highlight, GabZig Eats, you will find everything from simple recipes, how to make things in 30 minutes, to how to host. And it's like when you're starting out and you're going to be, having your friends and family for the first time, just being able to do that as simply and classy as possible.
Oh, I love it. You guys are such a joy. Your family has brought such joy to this Thursday night. I love you all. I wish I could just wrap my arms around each of you. And you brought laughter, you brought music and to our hearts, which was so fun and joyful. And you brought such sincerity and love and just reminding us what this time of year is all about. You mentioned, Sandra, family, and you mentioned giving back. And I'm just so honored that we were able to encompass all in this Longaberger Live what this season is all about. I just want to remind you of a couple of things. WIN, WIN stands for Women in Need. A portion of our proceeds going back to New York City's largest family shelter. So taking care of women and children. They've transitioned over 700 families out of homelessness. So their mission is to get families back on their feet and on their own. Now I'm going to cry. And watching you, Taliba, come out of that and transition out of Women in Need is just so hopeful for so many. And I'm just so happy for you, and we'll continue to pray for you and your family. And you have an amazing support system around you. So that is awesome. Sandra, you're aesthetic. I'm following all of you, by the way, on Instagram already. I'm copying everything you do. You're such a
Thank
talented
you.
family. I know your mom is looking down. So proud for all of you. So with that, don't forget until noon tomorrow Pacific, save 10% with that code Giving Back 10, so you can shop with the discount code. And then don't forget, we're giving back to women in need. I feel like, is there anything I missed? Yes, quad pay, because Gabrielle, we were talking about building our homes on a budget, right? Something that I love is our quad pay. So it doesn't matter the price. You could buy one thing, five things. Check out using quad pay. And what happens is you can split any purchase into 4 installments over 6 weeks. So if you have your eyes on a couple of things like a table lamp and a candle and some peanuts, and you just want to check out all at one time, use that quad pay. It's a really awesome way to shop with us. Again, no minimum for what you need to spend on that. You guys, I think we need to end with another song.
Okay. Is
Happy
Gabby gonna sing this
holidays.
time, or is it me?
We'll leave that to you, Gramps.
All right. Well, next time, thank you. I just want to say thank you on behalf of the Morgan family. We love you guys. You've become great fans of the Longaberger brand. And hopefully next time you guys can come here and maybe help me with some designs, Christine, here in Nashville, Tennessee. And
Only if you make me your, I don't know how to say it.
the
But
sorrel? You got a deal. I'll make the sorrel. You bring the decorations.
done and done. I love it. Only if you all are there so I can meet you in person. This was so much fun. Thanks, you guys.
Let's do it. Part 2.
Thank you.
All right,
Happy
here's one for the
holidays.
people. Thank you for tuning in live, everybody. We love you guys. I'm going to sing a little bit of People Like You again. If you give a little more than you take, and if you try to fix more than you break, if you're the kind who takes the time to help strangers in the rain, there's a place for people like you. If you walk around with your heart on your sleeve, and if you try to be the change you want to see, if you lay down your life for love so someone could be saved, there's a place for people like you. There's a place for people like you. Thank you, guys.